beautiful Australian native flora wrapping paper and the cutest sticker. Yeah. Hey, bud. Hello, welcome back to my studio. I didn't get a chance to film an intro with this studio vlog. I just happened to pick up the camera one day and start filming, so here I am. We were having a really cozy week with loads and loads of rain, and it really felt like autumn had totally arrived. It does not feel like that today. It feels very hot. But last week it was just gorgeous. There was lots of slow days, lots of rainy days, and I wanted to take you along with some of the art moments that just happened during my week. I say just happened like I didn't have to work really hard to make them happen. I guess that's just life when you're a busy mama, you've got young kids, and you're just trying to get everything done. And I think it's really important to note that because as a mom to 4 children, I have to work for my studio time. I have to work for my art practice, and I have to really focus on making it happen. I'm really happy that this week I did that. It was only a few small moments here and there. It wasn't like I got in and did a massive project and made a lot, but I did some bits and pieces around the place, and I had a good time. I enjoyed the art that I was making. I enjoyed fixing up some stuff in my studio and getting one more little project done to get this place to be closer to what I want it to be. And that's just the stage of life I'm at the moment. I don't have all day to work on my art and in my studio as much as I'd like it to be that way. And I'm okay with that because I love my family and I'm spending time with them, which is really great. But I'm also really glad when I get the chance to incorporate some art in our day and fit it into the schedule. So that's what this video is about. Now, sit back, grab a cup of tea, grab a snack, maybe even grab a sketchbook and do some art, and join me in this cozy studio vlog. So today it was rainy, it was grey, and it was definitely a day for doing some cozy art. And I decided to sit down on the couch with a blankie and pull out a tiny piece of artwork that I had illustrated not very long before. This little mushroom guy is a character that tends to float around in my head, and he kind of shows up a lot in my artwork in various different formats. In this picture, I just have him sitting under a bush, minding his own business, enjoying life and the breeze and the air and all the good things. Now, if you're wondering why I'm doing teeny tiny artwork, IDK. Because it's fun. I have been enjoying creating on a really small scale recently. I think it just allows me to access art in a way that larger projects tend not to at the moment. I don't have time for bigger projects. They feel very overwhelming and exhausting to even think about. So certainly something where I know my scale is so much smaller, there's way more chance of me actually being able to get through the piece And that makes a huge difference to my mindset with it. I find it so much easier to sit down and start or even complete all the way when it's just so tiny. I know I'm going to get it done. And I think that's something that I really appreciate at the moment. I touched on it in my intro, but life is really busy for me, and long periods of time to sit down and just create and dive into my art isn't really something that I have at the moment. I don't have access to that luxury of time, and that's okay. I really appreciate being able to have the opportunity to make something, even if I only have half an hour or an hour. I don't think this piece took me that long to colour in the end. I think it might have only been about 45 minutes, maybe an hour. I can't really remember actually. It felt like it whizzed by though. It really was a super quick process for me. I'm using a mix of the Faber-Castell Polychromos and Prismacolor Premier Pros. I love both these sets of colouring pencils so very much. I tried the Faber-Castell Polychromos first, and they changed the way I felt about colouring pencils and art in general. Suddenly colouring was fun, and I could blend and I could add colours and shade and all these cool stuff that I didn't have materials that would allow me to unlock and access before I had these coloured pencils. And so I became a lifelong coloured pencil convert when I tried the Polychromos, but I also became a bit of a picky coloured pencil convert. And I wanted more colours. I wanted to be able to access muted tones and different shades that the entire set of the Polychromos didn't offer. So I jumped ship a little bit and tried the Prismacolor Premier Pros, and they are buttery and creamy and smooth in a way that the Polychromos aren't, but they also offer softer, more muted tones, which I so enjoy. But of course, you just have to mix both sometimes, and I find that the two pencils, even though they have that slightly different texture and consistency, they still blend really well. They look lovely together. So I just go willy-nilly with both types whenever I'm colouring. I just pick the colour or shade that I think I'm going to like the most and just go ham, and it works beautifully. And this was just a really nice, enjoyable piece to work on. Okay guys, when were you going to tell me? When were you going to tell me that you can use Posca paint pens to do nail art on your nails? Oh my goodness, I am shooketh to my core. My flabbers are well and truly gasted because I have been doing UV gel nails, like my own nails, for, I don't know, way too long, probably over 10 years. I have done the stickers. I have done the little transfer template things. I have even grabbed like different colors of UV gel and like brushed them individually with tiny paintbrushes onto my nails to do colored art. But when I tell you that the Posca paint pens work just as well and so much faster, I was just like, oh my goodness, this is so exciting. I love this. I mean, I just love having the chance to explore with different canvases and different mediums and turning my nails into miniature temporary art. And if you have babies and horses and you like to play with clay, then it's very temporary indeed. But it's just so much fun. Like, I don't care that the art is temporary. It just means I get to make something new another day. And I'm really excited to see what I can do with this. So how about I show you what I did on my nails? So I really love the set that I came up with. It definitely was a mixed bag of let's just draw whatever I think will look cool and do that. So I did a couple of different designs. I'm amazed that I managed to draw this bow with my left hand. Oh my goodness. Didn't think I could do that. And these are the Posca pens that I used. I used two metallics, a pink and a rose gold, and the white with the red underneath. And I just really love how it turned out. I thought they looked so good. I'm so excited about this. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, this is so much fun. Can't wait to do more. Hey guys, we're back in the studio today and I have to pack and ship an ACEO. Now, I'm going to try and not get into this. I kind of started filming and started talking about ACEOs and all the different details and all the things that I've been learning about them because they've been really exciting to me and I've actually just been really having a lot of fun with this. But I think that a video on ACEOs probably has to wait. So let me just start with a basic explanation and we'll get down to actually shipping off this order. So ACEOs, what are they? They're an artist card, original and edition.
ACEO stands for Artist Card, Original Edition. No, that's right. Artist Card. ACEO stands for Artist Card, Original and Editions. No, that's the wrong way around.
Artist cards are... I am so tired today, my brain is just not working.
So it basically means that each card is an original piece of art produced by an artist. There are no prints, there are no reproductions. It's all original art or one-of-a-kind pieces. And the reason that these are specifically ACEOs and not just original work is because they are a certain dimension and size. So they are 2.5 by 3.5 inches, which is what gives them the designation of an ACEO. Now, the reason why I'm shipping one today is that ACEOs are actually a collectible. So you can, as an artist, produce ACEOs and sell them. And that's what I've been doing for the last month or so. And I've been getting really excited about this practice because I think it's good for multiple reasons. But like I said, I feel like that's actually more of a video talk thing. So what I want to do now is just pack this ACEO that the customer ordered. I'll get it shipped off later today and I'll show you what I'm doing with the packing. And we can go over ACEOs and talk about them later if that's what everybody is kind of interested in. I'm really excited about ACEOs though, so I kind of want to do a video about it. And I hope you let me know if that's something that you're interested in too. I'm trying to find the one that was ordered. Some people have these really nifty, like, I guess they're card pocketbooks for putting their ACEOs in. And I just have mine in like this bucket in their protective sleeves. I sort of feel like I should maybe get a little booklet because that would be fun. Anyway, this is the one that was ordered. So I sold this on eBay recently. It's time to pick it up and ship it off to its new home. It's really cute. It's called a Goose in Boots. And it's part of a series of 3 cards that I did called the Quirky Burbs collection. I actually sold one of this series already. It was the first ACEO I ever sold and it went really quickly. Basically, almost as soon as I listed it up, somebody bid. And yeah, it's gone to its new home already. We've got this one and then this is also one of them as well. And interestingly enough, this is the first one that I did in that collection, that series. But this is the one that's sold today. Funnily enough, I really like this card, but mainly I feel like it's not really relatable for people who don't read webtoons or manhwas online because there's this cool little thing that happens. It's so funny. So whenever there's an awkward moment, depending on the style of the artist, a lot of the times you'll see in this background this little black crow just flying across behind the characters with these dots. I think it's supposed to be that kind of like awkward moment. I don't really know where the joke came from but every time I see it, I just find it so hilarious and so funny. So I drew this little card and I put on the back, awkward, if you know, you know. So basically this is for a very specific type of person who understands this joke. And I think that's why it hasn't sold yet. So that's okay though. Oh dear, I'm getting sidetracked again. These really are a lot of fun and I've been enjoying them so much, but I need to get down to business. Let's pack this guy. One of the things that I wanted to show you guys quickly while I was in the studio and filming is this parcel. The lovely Katie from Blue Raven Designs put out another colorway of her gum nut and gum leaf brooch. And when I saw it, I knew I had to have it because it is pastel, sparkly, and all good goodness. But why don't I stop talking about it and just show you? Okay, so, I already took it out of its like plastic wrapping with the address and everything, so I figured it would be easier to do it that way. Ah, she's got this beautiful Australian native flora wrapping paper and the cutest little sticker. Repeat customers are the best. Thank you for being a great one. Well, thank you, Katie, for making amazing pieces so I can come back and enjoy them. All right, let's, oh, it's like stuck. See, I'm funny. I like to try and unwrap without tearing things, but in this case, that's not going to be easy. I think I just have to rip. Let's see what's in the parcel. A Twinings Earl Grey and Brooches in here. Oh, look at this wrapping paper. Oh, that's so pretty. Really, really enjoy that. Lots of layers, which is always good. We love to see our pieces arriving safely and not broken. Oh my goodness, it's gorgeous! Look at that. Oh my goodness, the sparkle. The sparkle. Now, if you know anything about me, you know that I love pastels, and this is just literally pastel perfection. I love the glitters in this. And I just think it's a really creative interpretation and use of glitter because, I mean, obviously gum leaves are not this colourful, but for some reason it just really works. I think the shapes lend themselves to that texture. So I just really enjoy pieces like this that are a little bit unexpected and very heavy on the whimsy. This is a gorgeous piece and I can't wait to add it to my collection. Alrighty, let's find a new home for this pretty. Okay, so the rest of the Blue Raven Designs gum nuts are in here. As you can tell, there isn't a whole lot of room to add them in neatly, so I guess I'm going to try and do a little bit of arranging. I'm trying to keep some of these pieces that are the same together, and it's actually making it so hard. Oh, actually, I think I found the trick. On there, and then we put gum nuts just here. Yeah, our new pastel gum nuts sitting where they belong. Ooh, I love that. That looks so cool.
He's so fat. Oh well, we were worried he might be hungry, so... Hey bud! Hello!